Your dreaming is your life and your thinking is your day. You can't really go away when you slip your stay. A guacamaya sings your name in a melody flame. This jungle starts in your breathing heart.
As always as I fall, I recall my name. I whisper in a dream as I fly in my mind. I'm facing all my fears with a laughing smile. Selling all my flowers to the monsters of time. So long ago, oh, let it go. Oh, back to you. Oh, back to me. When the water of my love is falling up into your love, and the rainbow's knocking on our door, all our ancestors are here, and our children on their way. A bright light is here to stay, to stay. As always as I fall, I recall my name. I whisper in a dream as I fly in my mind. I'm facing all my fears with a laugh and smile. Selling all my flowers to the monsters of time. So long ago, oh, let it go. Oh, back to you. Oh, back to me. So long ago, so long ago. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. Oh, back to you. Oh, back to me.
Hello everyone, we are now live. This is my first live actually on WP Road's YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about WordPress news today. So if you're interested in discovering some of the latest WordPress news, just stay with us. And please comment, give me a thumbs up if you want to support the video, and most of all comment. If you are online during the live chat, during the live stream, just comment, tell me where you are listening from, where you're watching from, and voila, just tell me if everything is working fine, the audio is fine, the video is fine. Give me a feedback. So my name is Pascal, if you don't know me yet, and you can follow me on Instagram if you want. There is the WP Roads account where I post all the news and all the latest updates about my channel and my stuff. And most of all, there are WordPress reviews, WordPress news, and interviews. So this is the kind of content that I'm going to share in this channel. And if you're here, maybe you just followed some of my tutorials or you just saw some of my reviews. And so yes, I'm very happy that you're here. Oh, hi Mark, you are where you are writing from. Oh, that intro music was fire. Thank you very much. I just created it with my music group, which is called Woodlight, and I think I will leave you the link in the description box below after the streaming. So, by the way, you can find them Woodlight. You type Woodlight in Spotify, and you will be able to listen to all our songs, including the song that you heard in the intro video. And thank you very much, Mark. And by the way, we are going to start soon, immediately, and in the description box and in the chat, I've just pinned the link to the post where I just recorded, how do you say, gathered together all the WordPress news about the latest days, and you will find the link in the description box. So just click the link and you will immediately go to this blog post right here on the website, on WP Rowe's website, which is called WordPress Drama, but also good news. We all know that in the WordPress ecosystem, it has been kind of a thunderstorm in the latest days because Matt Mullenweg just attacked WP Engine, and he had his reasons. Of course, we have a lot of interviews around the web now, and but basically this just struck WP Engine's customers and the whole WordPress community. But beside this drama, there are also good news, and so in this live we're going to focus on all this. And if you have questions during the video, if you want to ask some questions or just send some feedback in the chat, I will be more than happy to read your comments. So now we are live, the first WP Roads live, so I'm very happy and excited about it, and I hope that this live session could be the first of a long series of live sessions that I'm going to do each week. So here we have the WordPress drama recap. If you're interested in this recap, I've just summarized all the story, all the drama that happened in the latest days. in the last days, and starting from WordCamp United States to 2024, and specifically in September 20, and all started right here in this video when many of us has seen, where Matt Mullenweg just attacks WP Engine, and he explains why, of course, during the video. So if you're interested in this and in dive deeper, I've just summarized everything right here. And it is quite an interesting story because it kind of strikes all the WordPress community, and we are all hidden. We are all how do you say, keep into this kind of thunderstorm that pervades the community. But there are also good news, of course. All the rest of the news are positive news and good vibes. And here there is the Monster Awards. If you didn't start yet voting in the Monster Awards, please go and do it, because it is so good. It is a good, beautiful contest, one of the biggest WordPress contests in the world, where we can vote all our WordPress plugins, the favorite WordPress plugins in different fields. You see, maintenance, WooCommerce, dynamic, and so on. And we can also vote for our YouTube channels, our favorite YouTube channels. Maybe one day I will be featured in this YouTube channels. I've just started, so this is a new YouTube channel. So maybe one day I will be here. And anyway, we can go and vote. I love this contest. So if you want to participate, we can also go in to get out. Yes, if you want, you can go into dynamic plugins. And since here there is a friend of mine which has this plugin, Dynamico, you can vote for him. Let's go and vote. I have an account actually, so I can log in. Yes, this is my account. As you saw, it's very easy to log in, and I will vote my Dynamic 000 plugin. If you want to support my friend, this plugin is beautiful. It kind of allows you to create dynamic content inside Gutenberg, but not only. You can use dynamic content with this plugin in every builder you're using. If you're using Bricks, if you're using Elementor, if you're using anything, you can use Dynamic 000 to create beautiful dynamic templates and stuff in all your websites. So this is the Monster Awards. It was the first of the good news of this first issue of the WordPress news about curated by me at WP Roads. And we have some interesting stuff coming to WordPress 6.7. So if you're a big fan of WordPress site editor and of native WordPress blocks and settings, there are some quite interesting stuff that are coming. And here the most important one is, of course, the release of the new WordPress theme, which the default one, which will be the 2025 theme. And then we have the zoom out feature and many other stuff that you can test by clicking on the playground link. And here basically you will have a new installation of WordPress where you can play around and do all your testing about the WordPress 6.7 if you want to play around and test all things out. Here I've just highlighted for you all the new things that are coming to this new version, and there are some quite interesting stuff, but I'm still kind of a little bit unhappy because I wanted, yes, my favorite feature that is not still in the WordPress block editor natively is the responsive editing settings. I would love to have responsive editing settings, but they're not there yet. So I hope that one time in one of the next releases they will be inserted. Anyway, these are very good improvements, and you can just look out and test things. And here, as I was mentioning, I have a personal wish list about WooCommerce native blocks. And yes, basically responsive and hover settings. If the community will if the contributors will go and insert this kind of stuff, I'm going to use Gutenberg forever in any WordPress project, because at the moment I believe that this is the only thing that is missing. By the way, if you are listening right now and you want to comment and give some feedback, I will be very happy, because I can read your comment actually in live. So yeah, you can comment and interact with me. Oh yes, I also review a plugin for you, which is a free plugin, which is also a premium version, but the free plugin, the free version, it's already very, very interesting. It's called Independent Analytics, and it has been a while, and since it first came out, this plugin, but now I think that it becomes more and more powerful, and so I made a simple review here of this plugin. You can go and check it out. I use it personally also on my website, and if you go and check it out, you will see that it is very, very powerful, easy to use, and they're working on many new features, which will transform this plugin not only into a simple analytics plugin, but also into an interaction monitor about the whole stuff that is happening on your website, basically. So it has a free version, as I was mentioning, which is very interesting and powerful. And if you want more, there is also a premium version, but I talk about this in this review. And if you want, you can go and check it out. Then we have a short bullet point here from some plugins, some news about a bunch of plugins. There is the beta version of Tutor LMS, and this is actually the 3.0 version of Tutor LMS, and this is a very promising version of this plugin. If you're interested in creating some online courses, websites using WordPress, I think that at the moment Tutor LMS is the most advanced plugin. It's the most powerful, and it is also the most modern, I would say. Yeah, the design, the UI, it's very interesting. They have a lifetime license. They just take it back after a while because it wasn't no more there, but they just have a lifetime license now. And so if you want, you can test it out and provide some feedback. There is also a testing of the free version of the 3.0 beta, so you can go and download it from their website, and I encourage you to test it out because it's a very powerful plugin. And here we also have some news regarding LearnDash, still staying into the LMS world. And hi Istiak, nice to see you too. And basically here they have just updated the way that we can interact with data. Before we had this old dashboard, which is not very good looking, and now they have a whole new system, which is this one, a reports dashboard, which is very interesting because you can keep track of the course's performance on your website, and it is very powerful, I think. And yes, they've done the same basically also with the Pro Panel widget, which is the widget that you can use if you want to contact and track contact your students or track all your course performance, and it's basically a good update, I think. But the most interesting plugin at the moment right now in the LMS field for me is Tutor LMS. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments below. And oh great, Istiak, by the way, met you on free news program on WordCamp Asia 2023 Asia. Sujay of Astra introduced you with me. Great, good to know. Yeah, that was a great WordCamp. I loved personally being there, and it was for me a beautiful experience. And yes, good to see you here in this live. Actually, this is my first live session, as I was mentioning at the beginning of the video. And by the way, speaking of Sujay and Astra, there is also this beautiful news about Shortcut. And actually they are releasing soon, I hope so, the version 3.0 of Shortcut, which is gonna be a huge change, not in the UI, but in the way that the whole structure of Shortcut will behave. So basically they are transferring all the current structure to standard custom post types, so that we can even customize even more our e-commerce and so on. I'm personally using Shortcut from since 1 year now on one of my e-commerces, and I must say that it's very, very powerful, and it kind of makes it impossible for you to come back to WooCommerce after you use Shortcut. It's almost impossible because it's so easy and powerful. And they released right now a new, how do you call this? A new basically, yes, I'm going to show you this. Yes, it is called Pulse. It is kind of a new dashboard that you can use to navigate all the data of your e-commerce that I'm going to show you now in live. This is a small e-commerce, of course, but you can see you have this thing called Pulse that just show you all the different data about your e-commerce at a glance, which is beautiful. And you can also generate custom reports based on sales, abandoned checkouts, bumps, upsells, many data they can basically cross together and see how your e-commerce is performing. This is beautiful, guys. Yeah, I personally, I love their direction and the UI that you are using. It's amazing. Not only the features but also the UI. There is also this video about all the news that are coming to Shortcut 3.0 made from Adam, and I invite you to check it out if you're using Shortcut or if you want to use it in the future. Then we have the Short Forms beta, and if you want to test it out, I think that in the WordPress Forms plugins field, we miss a new plugin, which I think we miss simplicity. We miss easiness to use. I don't know if you call it like this, but yes, we miss basically a good form plugin, which has a good also free version maybe, and which is easy to set up and pretty straightforward also to integrate with any WordPress theme or with site editor, for example. Something more flexible, because I mean the WordPress forms that we have right now, even the Jet, how do you call it, the CrocoBlock form, which is free, by the way, the basic form is free. It is the most interesting one because you can build forms right inside the block builder, which is something I love, because personally I'm a fan of Gutenberg project. I know that I'm kind of going maybe into a direction that is not the direction of the majority of the community, but in general I love the Gutenberg project and I love working inside Gutenberg. So a form plugin that works and that you can create right inside the block editor, I believe that short forms will be like this. I hope so anyway. It's gonna be massive and beautiful. Then what do we have here? We have the Site Mailer plugin from Elementor. I've reviewed it. I'm not a big fan of this plugin because I mean I love Elementor and I would love to see more updates into the page builder. Yeah, but at the moment, yes, they are. I see that they are concentrating also on other stuff like the image optimizer, Site Mailer, of course Elementor AI, but most of all e-commerce, the hosting side. While I would prefer as a user to see more updates in the page builder plugin. Let me know what you think in the comments if you have any consideration about this. Anyway, I've done a quick review of this new plugin, which works quite well, but which has also a quite high pricing if you compare it with other similar plugins. And anyway, tell me what do you think about it. We have that news about Divi5. Divi5 for those of you that used to use Divi or that are still Divi users. Of course, we are all waiting for Divi5. And me myself, I started using WordPress thanks to Divi also, and it was one of the first page builders that I used when I was very young. Because now time is flying by very, very quick. It has been 10 years now. 10 years that I'm using WordPress, and yes, Divi was the first builder. And so Divi5 Alpha, it's now public and available for everyone that has a Divi license active. And so you can basically go here. You can either try it into the browser directly, or you can download it from your account. In this case, if you open it from the browser, it's beautiful because you see it loads blazing fast. It is beautifully fast, I must say. You can literally drag and drop anything at a very, very high speed. It is still a little bit buggy and clunky, I must say, because they are kind of refining all the different, all the latest details. Just Nick Roach say that, of course, when we test, don't worry about the stuff that is not working in the UI or if there are some bugs, because it is normal. And it is still an alpha version, so it will require a few months still to be polished. Anyway, it is beautiful, it works fast, and I hope that they continue in this towards this direction. I hope to see more global settings in the future and a more consistent design system into Divi. Let's see what will happen in the future. Anyway, let me know what do you think about Divi5 in the comment section below. And there is also a quick review that I've done on my YouTube channel, and you can, of course, go and check it out. I repeat also all the links. The only link that I'm referring to right now, which is this one, this post, is linked in the description box down below. Then we have a few builder news. In this case, I decided to concentrate on a few block plugins, which are Stackable, Spectra, Nectar Blocks, Gutenkit, and GreenShift. These are, in my opinion, some of the most interesting and powerful plugin that you can apply to your Gutenberg, to your website, to your WordPress website, to create design based on Gutenberg. So basically, here you can go and test them out if you want. I will release soon a video where I'm going to compare all of these 5 Gutenberg Blocks plugins. And these are basically the only plugins that let you create really professional websites using dynamic data, using advanced design configurations, global settings, and a lot of all the stuff that we need when we create professional websites, of course. So this is a video that I'm going to release soon, and if you want to test them out right now, you can go and check them out. And Mark says that the Gutenberg concept is great. Hope it keeps getting better. Yeah, me too. I hope so. And in general, as I was speaking, I really hope that they will approach the responsive editing settings, because in my opinion, is the only thing that is kind of blocking me right now to use only the native how do you call them? The native block blocks, the native WordPress blocks, sorry, to create websites. And yeah, responsive settings basically. Then we have the hosting spot. We have some quick news from Kinsta. I must say that Kinsta recently is kind of working very hard on their basically the website is beautiful. I love this website. It's very modern and good looking, and I must say that they are working very hard to provide more and more services. They are adding new services to their system. And this is very interesting to see because they are very dedicated to make it the most powerful and how do you call it? The most luxury WordPress hosting in the WordPress ecosystem, I must say. And it is quite expensive if you compare it with other hosting providers, of course, but it's not the most expensive, of course. And you kind of get a really, really interesting hosting provider when you go and test them out and use their services. And so basically here we have some news. We have a new fast 8-hour migration. So if you need to migrate your website from your hosting to Kinsta, they offer you a 8-hour migration for $45. Otherwise, there are also free migrations, unlimited free migrations, but of course they take more time, of course. And you can also now add more websites to your current plan if you're using Kinsta. At SiteGround, they are also providing new services, and they just introduced hourly backup service, which is very interesting, for just $5 a month. And they also have a new section in their blog. Actually, I don't know if it is new, but I just discovered this section here recently, and this section here is very interesting. They keep posting new stuff right here, and there are a lot of business tips right here that you can use if you want to just to discover some new stuff and apply them to your business. It's great. And of course, in preparation to the Black Friday, it can be something interesting to dive in. Then we have the WP engine that now has finally inserted into the footer of their website. They have inserted a kind of disclaimer here, which was not present there before, I believe. And in this disclaimer, they just say that the WordPress trademark belongs to WordPress Foundation and so on. Basically, this stuff they did it because of the whole WordPress drama that we all heard of in the last days, and in which Matt basically accused them to use the WordPress logo and trademark into an unfair way. And so they basically changed the whole website, of course. Before their pricing and the plans were called WordPress Essential, WordPress Core, and WordPress Enterprise. And now, as you see here, they just canceled the WordPress word and they're using just Essential, Core, and Enterprise. That's interesting because they are kind of responding, of course, to Matt attack, and that's a really, really interesting story to how do you say? I don't know. What do you think about this story? Just drop me a comment down in the chat, and I will be happy to see your feedback on this on the whole WordPress drama. I've also done a video about it in my YouTube channel if you want to go and check it out. Oh, this is quite interesting. There is a new event which is called Anyone Can WP, which is sponsored by Automatic, and it's created also and managed by InstaWP. And this is basically the first WordPress online hackathon. And it is not still very clear what you can submit and how you can participate to this, but they're going to post all the different kind of how do you say here? They're going to post all the different specific topics that you can apply for and that you can send content in the October 5th. So yeah, very soon they're going to reveal interesting stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, this is a really cool event, and I think that yes, it can gather a lot of community together. So let's see what it will look like in the future. And of course, if you're interested in WordPress events, I just found that this page, I don't know if it was just restyled, but it looks gorgeous. Of course, the whole WordPress.org website is being restyled, and it looks beautiful. Also, the new homepage is beautiful, and all the different sections are being restyled. And I think that they are kind of they've almost finished to restyle all the website. Anyway, the events page looks very great, very nice. You can even filter here, filter by type, format, or country, and you can just keep track of all the events that are going on around your location or your area. Let's say Paris. There are no events in Paris right now. Anyway, this looks good. Down here we have, oh, WordPress people. Yeah, of course. This is an interesting stuff I want to do. I would like to start some interviews. Maybe I will start with once a month and then once a week, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I want to interview people that are working with WordPress and that are kind of inspiring people for others. So if you're a plugin developer maybe, or a WordPress professional, you can reach out. You can contact me, and anyway, I will also contact many WordPress professionals, and I will try to bring you to my channel followers some very inspiring interviews. By the way, if you have some suggestions, if you want to see someone interviewed on my channel, just drop me a line in the chat or in the comments, and I will be more than happy to go and see if it is possible. Of course, it is still a very small channel, so I see what I can do, but I'm really kind of interested in doing interviews because I think it's beautiful, and it's a kind of mean that we have to get to know people that are maybe also not only the most famous one that has been already interviewed on other channels, but some hidden WordPress professional that can be inspiring for others. Anyway, this is a new stuff that I want to start on my channel, and let's see if it will go somewhere. I have some good WordPress deals to suggest you. Of course, all these deals are affiliate links. You can also find some affiliate links in the post, of course. And my project also will be sustained or will be supported by these affiliate links and these affiliate commissions. So if you need to buy a hosting account on Hostinger, or if you need to buy Tutor LMS, Bloxy Pro, or Gutenkit, there are great lifetime deals and also a huge discount on the first purchase of Hostinger if you want to click here. By the way, I also have a customized landing page here. I'm very proud of this, and you can go here. You have 3 months for free, and then you can also apply a coupon code which is called WP Roads. So while you're buying your hosting here, you can go and insert your coupon code and have even a more discount. WP Roads, yes, apply. Coupon code applied successfully, yay! Okay, that's great, and you can also comment in the blog post or down the video down here. My name is Pascal, by the way, if you do not know me yet. I'm a YouTuber and a WordPress enthusiast, founder at WP Roads, and I'm a happy husband and father based in Paris. I love to share news, reviews, and interviews all about WordPress. Oh, in this case, thank you very much for being with me till this moment. If you have some comments, just drop me a line in the chat. And of course, this is the first live session that I've organized on this YouTube channel. And let me know, most of all, even if you watch this video maybe after, let me know if you will have some suggestions or if you want something to be reviewed by me, because my main focus right now will be collecting news about WordPress, and I will share them with you once a week through a post like the one that you already see right now, and through a video like this one, so we can comment them in live. And then I will focus on reviews, like I'm already doing in my YouTube channel, and I'm reviewing some plugins and some services, also all about WordPress, of course. And the last thing, as I was mentioning, interviews. I'm going to interview some people in the WordPress ecosystem. Okay, that's great. So now I guess that if there are no comments right now, I guess that I can just stop the live. It has been 30 minutes almost, so I must say that for a first live, it's a good amount of time. And I'm just going to recap a little bit the WordPress, the WP Roads project, which is my new project. And okay, I see Mark that is asking some questions right here. What software are you using to stream right now? 4K looks great, thank you. I'm using a software which is called Ecamm Live, which is made only for Mac users, but it is awesome. You can do a lot of stuff, and for live streaming, I think it's among the best streaming softwares. Of course, there are many streaming softwares, but this one I really like it because you can do many things. As you saw, you can pop up comments. You can also, for example, here you can go and make. Yes, see comments, but also you see here, follow WP Roads on Instagram. You can do some, how do you call this? Overlays. You can add some overlays easily like this. And yes, this is quite awesome. And yes, it's called Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live. I can also show it. Ecamm Live. Yes, it's this one. Beautiful software. And yes, as I was mentioning, I'm doing a quick recap now of the WP Roads project. If you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you can do it right here in the wproads.com homepage. And you click here, you are subscribed, and you will receive a notification each time we will go live on this channel, or each time I will publish the WordPress news, WordPress reviews, or WordPress interviews. So you can also follow me on Instagram, and I have also a Telegram channel account that I'm going to use more often. And yes, eCam is great, but yes, I wish they had it for Windows. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yes, it's a limited software just for Mac users, unfortunately. And so here I'm going to share news, reviews, interviews each week. If you want, subscribe, and yes, see you soon in my next videos. Yeah, I think that we just said everything. But it's normal, 30 minutes, first live. See you in the next time, and hope to see you there. Ciao, ciao!